Sandi Toksvig, and this is What the Dickens, the cultural panel show with more laughs than a Shakespeare comedy. Oh, yes, at least two. Our two captains are a comedian who played Ollie in BBC Four's The Thick of It, Chris Addison, and a comedian who played Second Shepherd in Crowhurst School's nativity play in Croydon's Sue Perkins. Sue and Chris. Chris's guest is a comedian who came to prominence with a one-man show about 54 people who share his name. I could just say that wouldn't be an option for me. There are only two Sandi Toksvig, and one of them is a resort. It's Dave Gorman.
Can I just say that I have been in one of those Sandi Toksvigs?
Sue's guest is a comedian who, as part of his live act, wows the audience with impressions of his twin, leaving everyone gasping, how on earth does he do it? It's Stephen K. Amos. The first round is 3 steps to heaven. The teams are given a series of 3 images, each of them a clue to a film, book, play or musical. 3 points are awarded should they guess the answer from the very tricky first picture, plummeting to just 1 if they need to see all 3 pictures. So, Chris and Dave, you start. Here is your first picture clue. It is, in fact, the Hall of Mirrors.
Well, you say that. It might be lots of little Chinese boys. Yep.
Yeah, so it could well
captured
be.
By bees.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a second photograph, and here we see comedian Peter Kay dressed as a Christmas tree, and the clue is a man dressed as a tree. We've got the Hall of Mirrors, and we've got a man dressed as a tree.
Oh, there is that little-known opera.
Yeah. How little known?
I'm making it up.
Okay.
It's called The Man in the Tree and His Kaleidoscope.
Well, what an extraordinary coincidence.
Yes.
That it's not that.
Hang on.
Okay, let's do the third picture, because I think we're not going to go... Okay,
Spot
that
the dog.
is Spot. What would you say to that lovable puppy if you wanted him to leave the room?
Off. Oh, out damn Spot.
Yes, it's Macbeth. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hang on, Hall of Mirrors?
Well, quite right. The answer is the Shakespeare tragedy Macbeth. The Hall of Mirrors, and I would have thought this was obvious, represents Macbeth's vision of Banquo's descendant in an endless, ghostly lineage of kings continuing on to the crack of doom. I can't believe you didn't get that.
Yeah, sorry.
The man dressed as a tree alludes to Malcolm's soldiers who camouflage themselves thus as Burnham Wood, and so fulfilling the witch's third prophecy. Out, out, damn Spot are, of course, Lady Macbeth's famous words while sleepwalking. So 1 point there.
This will come back to bite us again.
Macbeth is told by the witches that he cannot be killed by any man born of woman, but at the climax of the play is stunned when the nobleman Macduff declares he was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. It happens even in those days, the rich too posh to push.
Nice.
I just wish I had a clue about what you're all talking about. Do we get points because I'm black?
Well, it's a fair point, actually, because it's HD television. You will look fantastic. So over to Sue and Stephen. Here is your first picture. This is a select group of diners, for some reason hoisted by crane. You can see it's a typical dinner party. One couple has fallen out already.
Is David Blaine involved in this?
No. Here is the second picture. This is a Norman soldier at one of those reenactments that certain people enjoy so much.
Oh, why don't you just get a life?
What's the relevant bit of this? We've got the guy, we've got the
He's Norman.
He's
Right.
Norman.
Norman,
Okay.
is it something to do with Psycho?
It is Psycho.
No!
Yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely correct. The answer is Alfred Hitchcock's classic 1960 suspense flick Psycho. Crane
Suspense.
was the surname
Yes. Marion Crane.
Of
of
course.
the film's ill-fated embezzler, Marion.
Oh my God.
Love that film. you see.
Norman alludes to Norman Bates, the film's psychotic central character, and I can show you the last picture was that strange American custom, the baby shower. And the shower is, of course, the location of the picture's most famous scene. So you get 2 points. Apparently Prince Charles's favourite film. God help him when his mother dies. Well, I can tell you at the end of the first round that Sue and Stephen have got 2 points. They are in the lead because Chris and Dave have only got the 1. The second second round is called Yes, and I'm Mickey Mouse. Our teams are about to meet members of the public who share their names with famous characters from literature, film or song before posing questions to which the answer can only be yes or no in order to identify them. And teams have got just 90 seconds to cross-examine their mystery guest, after which they must take a guess at his or her identity. So, Sue and Stephen, let's meet your fictional namesake. For the audience only, here is the fictional character with whom he shares his name. Ooh. Well, Sue and Stephen, your minute and a half starts now.
Are you in a film?
Yeah.
Are you fictional?
Are you in a book?
Yeah.
So you're film and book. Book came first?
Yes.
Was it written in this century? Sorry, the 20th century?
Yes.
Are you a swashbuckler?
No.
No.
Are you a
Why are you
detective?
thinking about it? Don't you know who you are?
Are you a detective?
Yes.
Oh, you are? Oh, right. Do you have a particular item of clothing you wear?
Yes or no questions, you see, so you have
Yes.
to... OK.
Yes.
Yes. I thought you were going to go for the actual item. I apologise.
Thank you very much.
And they've made a film about you. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know. Need a detective suddenly. Are you Hercule Poirot?
No.
He's not Jessica Fletcher, if that
No.
helps. Go for a nationality. Go for a
Are
nationality.
you...
Oh.
OK, American.
Yes.
You are American?
Yes.
Are you in a wheelchair?
No.
Oh,
Are you...
That would have been really good.
that would be hilarious.
Are you Sam... no. Are you Marlowe? Are you... Are you... what's his first name?
Kevin, Brian.
What is his first name?
Christopher Marlowe. He's a playwright from the 16th century.
Oh, that's a shame.
Philip Marlowe!
What would I do without you?
I like the idea of you being called Ironsides. I think that's really rather good. This gentleman shares his name with Raymond Chandler's hard-bitten sleuth Philip Marlowe, who features in such novels as The Big Sleep and Farewell, My Lovely. 2 points to Sue and Stephen.
I got Marlowe. Oh, God.
So, your family, when they looked at you when you were born, did they know what they were doing?
No, I don't think so, no.
Had they heard of Philip Marlowe?
No.
And had you heard of him? I mean, have you...
Not only when the police pulled me over for having no brake light, and I said my name was Philip Marlowe, and they said, oh, the famous detective, and that's how I knew
That's
who I
how you
was.
knew. Your police are much clever than the ones I met. Thank you very much, Philip Marlowe. In 1954, in a televised version of a Raymond Chandler novel, which was being broadcast live, the actor whose character had just been killed stood up and walked away while still on camera. Ronald Reagan went on to become President of the United States. Right, Chris and Dave, let's meet your fictional namesake. So welcome to our second mystery guest, and for the audience only, here is the character from literature with whom he shares his name. Oh, they got a laugh. Got a laugh. Right, Chris and Dave, your 90 seconds starts now.
Are you Ponch from the TV show Chips? Was it a book?
Yes.
Okay. Is it also a film?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it modern?
No.
Okay. Is it 19th century?
Yes.
Are you a pirate?
No.
Are you English?
Yes.
Their questions are a bit better than yours.
I'll make Stephen feel better. Are you a swashbuckler?
Are you in a Dickens novel?
Yes.
Okay. Are you Mr. Flippity Gibbet?
I would love to be, but no.
Oh, okay.
Are you Ebenezer Scrooge?
No.
Are you in A Christmas Carol?
No.
Are you... Yeah, I was kidding, because are you the ghost of... That was where I was going next. Would your name pass for normal?
Yes.
Henry Bumblebum, then.
Yeah. Are you Oliver Twist?
No.
Okay.
Sykes.
Eric Sykes.
No,
Are
Bill
you Happy
Sykes.
Jakes?
Are you Bill Sykes?
He is.
Well done.
Yes, indeed, this gentleman is none other than Charles Dickens' most notorious villain, Bill Sykes, from Oliver Twist. So you get 2 points there for that. Fantastic. Is your real name William Sykes?
My real name is William Sykes.
Right, and did the family ever think that maybe he would end up as a Bill Sykes?
Unfortunately not, no.
They didn't think it through. And
Not
how do you
for a
feel
second.
about it, having that name?
I am used to it now.
Yeah, but when you were a kid, was it...
Yeah, grief.
yeah.
Lots and lots of grief.
And how is your brother Eric?
Uncle. No.
Okay, there. Okay, thank you very much, Bill Sykes. Oliver Twist was Charles Dickens' second novel, written when he was just 27 years old. That's nothing. Jordan had written her third volume of autobiography. Well, I say written. So at the end of that round, I can tell you that Chris and Dave have got 3 points, but in the lead are Sue and Stephen with 4. Before we head down the back streets of the commercial break, try this little teaser at home. Who connects David Lean's 1948 film version of Oliver Twist with Monty Python's Flying Circus? See you after the break. Before the break, I asked you to identify who connects David Lean's 1948 film version of Oliver Twist with Monty Python's Flying Circus. Anybody know? Stephen, any ideas?
I have no idea. None whatsoever.
No,
No.
Dave?
I thought that Barry Took.
Well, the answer is that the role of Oliver was played by child actor John Howard Davis,
Who was the
who
director?
went on to become the original producer and director of Monty Python's Flying Circus. Next up, it's Love It or Loathe It. Our guests choose a subject or genre from the arts which either elevates them to a zenith of delight or reduces them to a nadir of despair. However, they must claim that they both love and loathe it, with the opposing team then detecting which is the true opinion. Stephen, you are going to be in the dock. First of all, what is your chosen work?
Cats.
Cats the musical?
The musical.
And are you going to begin by loving or loathing it?
I think I'll begin by loathing it.
Right, please persuade the team on the other side of your loathing.
A musical about cats. How lazy do you have to be? All these hideous, disgusting creatures, they are no more than vermin. Have you seen these poor actors? They are trained. 4 years they spend at drama school, dance school, to wear a hideous mask that smells and a tail. Come on, give them some dignity. What the hell was Andrew Lloyd Webber thinking? He should have been put down. Maybe that's a bit too far.
Well, not if you've heard some of his other shows.
No, exactly. But also, I've got an aversion to the animal myself. I'm allergic to cats myself. I don't want to go and see a show which is celebrating the life of cats. They don't even look like cats.
I'm kind of with you there, Steve. I once saw a bumper sticker in America that says, "So many cats, so few recipes." So any questions that you have for Stephen about his loathing?
Have you seen Cats, Stephen?
I have seen Cats, yes. In fact, my next-door neighbour was in Cats.
I'd command you, Mr. K. Amos, to love it.
To love it. Now, Andrew Lloyd Webber is a genius. He has...
Loathe it, he loathes it.
He has...
Even I.
Can I just say you're losing the audience now?
Well, sort the audience.
Oh, I don't think we've got time.
This man was so fit to be knighted by the Queen of England because of... Is that right?
Yeah.
It's because of his passion with music that have given us wonderful songs like Memory. Remember that? Look at the characters. Oh my gosh. You can feel it there.
Okay.
McCavity's a mystery cat. He's called the Hidden Paw, for he is a master criminal who can defy the law. Not a sound on the pavement. Has the moon lost its memory? Doesn't it get you there?
Well,
Gets me somewhere.
yeah. Bring your boys to a decision
All right.
here.
I don't know. Stephen, you're so hard to read.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd vote
Smell
with
the musk of
love.
deception.
I think you're
Yeah, no,
captain.
I'm going to go with love. I'm going to go, yeah, we'll go with love.
Okay, they have decided that you love Cats the musical. Tell us the truth.